let's go over what we pulled in the last reading. So basically this person was all talk, okay? And they weren't showing any action, or they weren't doing anything, or they weren't presenting that they cared until it was too late. And now this person is coming rushing in, right? But they're doing it and you're not receiving it. Do you see what I'm saying? They're doing it after you've already communicated to them that you don't wish to move forward with them, basically. Okay. This person, I'm getting an energy of, they're coming in now, putting all this time and energy into convincing you how much they love you, how much they want to, be there for you, how much they want to commit to you, how much they want this 10 of Cups, how much they are committed now. Okay. All of a sudden, when this is all you've wanted, this is all you've tried to be with this person that claimed to already be these things. Do you see what I'm saying? They claimed to already be these things, but they weren't. You have the Queen of Swords and the Empress here. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like you were side-eyeing this person. You were not falling for whatever it was because you weren't feeling it. They were saying one thing, but they were showing you another. That's what I mean to say here. They were saying one thing, but they were showing you something completely different. And you have moved away from this immature person. You want something that is real, something that you can count on, something that is stable. You have been in this connection for so long. Again, with attraction and honeymoon here in the reverse, this is a situation where it has gone on for so long. How long are we going to be in this phase and I'm not attracted to you? It's no longer a honeymoon. It's like a nightmare. Okay? It's like a nightmare, but it's one that you've completely waken up from, right? You've completely come out of the illusion here. Okay? The moon is in the reverse. The moon is in the reverse. You see things clearly. Okay? You see things clearly now. And with the Page of Swords in the reverse, you're not wanting to have any communication. You're not even wanting to listen to what this person has to say. You're not believing what this person is saying. That's, you're done. And this person is not accepting it. So let's just go on from here. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to look at what you should expect from this person, Cancer. And I mean, I feel with the Knight of Swords, I feel like this person is mad. I feel like they're frustrated. I feel like they're rushing and trying to convince you of something that you are seeing straight through. It's too late. It's already over. You've already gone. See what I'm saying? 8 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. You have already gone. This person, it's like there is no second chances. That's what I keep getting. There aren't any second chances. Now we're at stalking, because this person has gotten the message here. They've already received the message, but they're not receiving it. You see what I'm saying with that child in the reverse? It's like a temper tantrum. Do you see what I mean? I'm getting an energy of a child that's being told no. And they don't want to hear that. They're trying to convince you that with this empty family room, that this is, going to be what they're finally giving you, what you've always wanted. But no, that wasn't the deal. The deal was you were supposed to be giving that to me all this time that I've been in this karmic cycle with you, pretending. But it was an illusion, remember? It was an illusion. So let's go ahead here and look at okay. I don't know what the heck that was. Hold on, guys. Hold on for just 1 second. Okay, guys, sorry about that. That was my baby boy texting me. So all right. So what we're going to do first is we want to just see what you need to expect from this person, because I have the feeling that this person is not moving on very easily, and that there's definitely something coming, or to anticipate some sort of communication. Okay. All right, so let's take a look here. We're going to look at the Moon Oracle, and we're going to look at True Emotional Oracle here. All right, so what do you, and I'm sorry, guys, I've ran my mouth so much and paused it so much that I let my incense go. Bye-bye. Hold on 1 second. Okay, you guys, I'm back. Got my incense lit. Okay, my candle is relit. I think we're good. All right. So, anywho, it's more ambiance and aromatherapy, and it sets the tone. It's calming, all sorts of things. It's the energy. So, all of it together really does help the reading, okay? And I hope it does help you guys too. All right, so when I move, I'm going to be downsizing. Well, not downsizing, but I'm going to be cutting down a lot, because I want to be able to change things up on a regular basis. So it's going to be a little bit easier on the eyes, hopefully. So I'm going to be setting things up a little bit differently when I move into this new setup that I have going on in the studio. But I'm shopping for the right table right now. So I'm trying to decide on what kind of table or platform I want to work off of. I'm not quite sure if I want a desk. Okay, not quite sure. Not quite sure. Okay, so expect communication. Expect communication, but it's going to be annoying because it's communication that you've already stated you didn't want. So I feel that Page of Swords being in reverse, this is stalking. This is giving me stalking vibes, or just somebody's that energy that you don't want around. It's like, why are you coming around? I've already communicated to you that I'm done. I don't want this. It didn't work out. I'm going on to a different, I'm moving on. This opportunity didn't work. You know what I mean? It failed. Bring love into the situation. This person is now bringing love into the situation. Prosperity lies ahead. They're telling you that things are going to get better. Do you see what I'm saying? This is what this person is communicating. And look, this is the card that fell out of the deck first, and I'm taking it. Meditate and contemplate. Always go with your first mind, guys. And that card came out as I was shuffling, and I put it back in the deck. And here it is. They're wanting you to think about this. They want you to think about this. Your dreams need a practical plan. And a win-win outcome is forecast. They're telling you that everything is going to work out. You're going to get everything that you wanted. This also says the end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay. Full moon in Capricorn, Libra, and Taurus here. We have 3 full moon cards and 3 new moon cards. See, this person, what I'm saying is this person is telling you that things are going to change, right? It's going to be a whole new me, right? If you just trust me now, right? This is the 129th time I'm saying this, and I know that it's the 129th time, but this is it. This is magic. This is the magic number. And you have gone through hell and back 128 times, basically. And they're asking you for just one more chance, right? The end of a tough cycle is approaching. They're telling you this is a win-win forecast. You know, you have no choice but to go this route. Things have no choice but to get better. All you need to do is trust me. All you need to do is trust me. I'll show you, right? And so I just don't see you believing it. So tell me about bring love into the situation. And this is what I mean when I say they're going to blurt this out. I'm seeing this person just saying, I love you. And this is not just someone who says, I love you. This is how you're going to know. This person is going to start saying things that they don't typically say because they think that that's what you need to hear, right? Now, all of a sudden, they're bringing love into the mix when that's what you tried to get this person to do all along. And they were being superficial. Do you see what I mean? Okay. We have love child. See, it's like late in the game. I'm getting an energy of like it's too little too late. Too much, too little, too late. It's just like all of this all at the same time. Jezebel under the deck. See, this person is playing games. I'm getting an energy. This person could have even, listen, you may be dealing with someone who had a child out of wedlock or out of the commitment, outside the connection. Like this person did something that they were in some sort of Jezebelian energy. right? This person is giving me Jezebel vibes, but it's like late in the game. Now this person is bringing love. They're all about lust, I feel. I feel like this is somebody with a very lustful energy and spirit. And now all of a sudden, they're bringing love into the situation, just like I said. Just like I said here. Let's look at the tarot and then we'll go on to the next. Okay. So look, that card went in the reverse. Up. Look at this. The Chariot. This is Cancerian energy. It's in the reverse. And didn't we have the Chariot in the reverse in the reading? Yes, we did. Yes, it was. Okay. So this is like someone who's trying to force their way in at the last minute. It's like it's too late, you know. Cancer knows that this is not the direction that they want to go in. It's an energy of things are, it doesn't even feel, yeah, it just feels like, oh, what's the word here? A lack of faith, no direction, your compass is turned off. There it is. Your compass is turned off. You can't see your way forward, right? It's like this person is coming in at the last minute and they're telling you they love you, but you're not seeing it. This is manipulation. We have the Magician under the deck. This is manipulation. They're trying to change your mind here. And you have the Hierophant. They're trying to manipulate you to get you to believe what they're saying. So they're coming in using, you know, I love you and I care about you. Just trying to get to pull your heartstrings. There it is. They're trying to pull on your heartstrings. Tell me about prosperity lies ahead. Now they're promising you a future. Ooh, that card spun out. Look, with the Five of Wands. See, this is conflicting energy. They're promising you this wonderful future, but this is completely conflicting everything that this person is doing right now. It's like, really? Well, what about all these other people that you are dealing with? What about all of this other competition? Or what about, you know, all the people that you put before me in the past when you promised me that things would get better then? See, under the deck, this is toxic, devil energy. This person, Capricorn energy as well. This person, and we have Taurus as well. Look, Taurus, Capricorn, and do we have Libra? Well, we have the Magician here. Okay, Virgo, Gemini, Scorpio. All right. So toxic. This person's statements are a complete conflict, right? With everything that this person has done in the past. They have, and we all know the devil doesn't keep their promises, right? We all know the devil does not keep their promises. They say what makes them look good at the moment, but it is a pure conflict. All you have to do is look at this person's statements in the past and line them up with their actions over time. And that is the bottom line. There has not been any effort to do anything until now. Now that you're leaving, meditate and contemplate here. Now they want you to take the time to think about it and don't leave. They want you to get in your head, or they're trying to get in your head, right? Whoa. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So that card flipped out. So we have the star here. Aquarius energy. This also says new moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. And we have the star. So this person is hoping, praying, right? Looking for direction or guidance here. Hoping for healing as well, right? Hoping for healing. They're meditating and contemplating. This is someone who is praying. This is someone who is looking for divine intervention, right? This is someone who's desperate. We have the 8 of Wands that also flipped out in the deck. So we have a whole stack of cards here that just kind of flipped out here, right? But we have the 8 of Wands here with the star. So they're praying for some guidance, divine intervention to come in and get you to change your mind. Or they're praying and contemplating on exactly what it is that they need to say to make you change your mind or go in a different direction. They want to stop you from leaving, right? Page of Swords. See what I'm saying? There's an energy of, anxious about what they need to say to you, what they need to communicate to you to get through to you. And they're having to get through to you with the Page of Swords and the Moon. There's obvious that there's no communication, or this person is not really sure as to what you're thinking or what you're feeling, which is letting me know that this person is on the outside. Okay. This is letting me know right now that this person is trying to come up with some sort of way. That's why it says your dreams need a practical plan here, because with the full moon in Taurus, like, you're pushing this person away. You're being this person is going to say you're being stubborn. Okay. They're going to say you're being stubborn, but that's because you're not allowing them to emotionally manipulate you. See, they can't manipulate you and change your mind. See, with that Chariot in the reverse, obviously you have stopped this person in their path or stopped them in their tracks. You see what I'm saying? They can't get to you. They can't change your mind. They can't manipulate you if they can't get through to you. Right, Cancer? I'm just saying. I am just saying. We have the Page of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. Like, this person is trying to figure out, I don't know if they're either talking to a friend or a family member or somebody that or a coworker. They're just trying to come up with some sort of way to get through to you. There's some sort of distance between you and this person. You are not speaking to them, right? We have the 7 of Swords here with the 3 of Swords. It's over. This is 10 swords, okay? The end of a tough cycle approaches. They know an ending is coming. Do you see what I'm saying? But they can't see it because they're so busy, trying to, I don't know. They're so busy trying to get you to believe this lie that they're trying to tell. That's basically it. They know that they're, just trying to keep you from leaving. They know they have no real intention of change or doing anything. Otherwise, they would have been doing it. Now that you've taken action, now they want to take action, but it's too late and it's not real action on their part. It's just not. So let's go ahead. Since I've already gone through all of these, I'm going to go ahead and pull from the True Emotional Oracle deck here. Let's look back here at this 5 of Wands and the Devil here. 5 of Wands and the Devil. Okay, look at this. We have this Divine Feminine here. See, this person, they're coming in wanting you. They want your attention. They want your attention to be on them, right? But I feel like you're not focused on them. See, wish under the deck, wish fulfillment. And family, now they're wanting to be, see this, now they're wanting to come in with this wish fulfillment. This is what you've wanted. They know this. And now they're coming in telling you they're wanting to give you this. But this isn't real. It's not. This is a fake promise. Or at least you don't trust it because they haven't done right by you. Do you see what I mean? Tell me about meditate and contemplate. Now they're looking for some sort of intervention. They want some sort of divine intervention, something to help you change your mind, because obviously you're not changing your mind, and now they want to try to get you to. They can't get through to you, or they need help communicating with you. That's what it is. This person is praying for some sort of way to get through to you. This is somebody that you, like I said, you've completely moved away from this person, Cancer. You have. And now they're looking for a way back in so that they can get your attention, because they want to pull on your heartstrings, right? They want to pull on your heartstrings, but they can't if they can't reach you. Tell me about the Star. That card wanted to come out. And look, memories. See? 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 This person, they may be reaching out to someone from your past or someone that knows you. But this person is trying to get you to think about them, right? We have ashamed here, guilt, embarrassed, and in the wrong. And we have sweet talk. See, this person knows, they know they were full of it. You see what I'm saying? And now they're trying to sweet talk their way back into your life. With secret accounts here, reckless love, and secluded. You have walked away from this person. This person doesn't have access to you. They cannot get through to you. They don't have access to you, or they don't know how to contact you. They don't have a phone number to reach, or, everything is behind some sort of a password, or, they have to be friends with you in order to, get like private messages through to you. They can't even do that. They can't. You have your stuff so protected that, you have to have a direct connection in order to get a message through to you, right? And this person, they are upset about it, okay? Page of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. They will do anything, okay? A win-win outcome is forecast. They'll do anything to get through to you to let you know that, it's in your best interest here. So they're going to be sending all kinds of desperate messages through friends, okay? This is somebody who's going to send a desperate message through a friend. Look, we have ghosted, okay? Off and on, hot and cold, and detached, and under the deck left you hanging. What did I tell you? Desperate messages to friends, but look at this. Too late, baby. I told you that. It's too late. The end of a tough cycle has not just approached, but we have happily single. You are doing you now, stress-free, setting goals, and focused on your career. Fed up. This person is no longer able to come in and gaslight you. You are fed up with being lied to, deceived, told things that are never going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Falling for this person in this way. You are no longer allowing this person to emotionally, physically, mentally, romantically, no other E. You're not allowing them to manipulate you or to get you into another karmic tie situation where you're not paying attention here. You know what I mean? You're not doing it. What is the challenge? Okay. What is the challenge for you? Or the obstacle that you may be facing with this energy? What is the challenge here for Cancer? Okay. So look, love in the reverse and the dragonfly, right? This is all about changing, things changing. You are no longer in love with this person. And this talks about being lighthearted, right? Things coming to light, adapting, changing, and healing. This is the challenge. And I said this before. Like, it's almost like you may even still, like, I love this person. I really love this person. Just because this person wasn't good to me, doesn't mean that I don't wish that this person heals and moves on or whatever, right? But you know that you no longer have love, right? So adapting to that, right? And just, it's going to be a complete change, right? And I feel like that is what is going to be the challenge for you. Okay, see, we have the chaser here. This person is going to be chasing you. And it is with cassette here, it's an energy of wanting to replay old events. Okay, and I feel like that is outdated for you. I feel like that's kind of going to be an old, played out game. So I don't feel like it's a huge challenge, but I do feel like it does affect you in ways. We have karmic relationship. This is letting me know right now. Self-indulgence. See, doing you. This all about what's more important. You know what I'm saying? This person triggering you in some way and making you feel guilty, or as though, feel bad, like they need you and you're leaving them or walking out. Like, you don't have any responsibility to anybody from your past. Anyone that you walked away from that did not come through for you, you have zero responsibilities for that. Okay. But it is, I understand. I know how it works being a Cancer. Look at this. 10 of Swords in the reverse. See, this person is going to be reaching out to you, but it's over. Okay. This is all about, it is over. There is no coming back, but they are going to reach out to you, right? They're going to try to come back to you and heal the past, right? They are going to try. But look, with the 7 of Cups, this is all about knowing what decision you want to make, but this is all about having a lot of options and not really certain about which option to take. But you know what to do here. See, Temperance, you're healing right now. And see, the 2 of Pentacles, see, going back and forth. This person wants you to go back and forth. They want you to second guess what decision you've already made here, right? They want you to second guess yourself. But you are putting your abundance back into yourself. We have the Empress, and we have the Tower, and we have the World. Okay, baby, I'm done. All of this major arcana, and you have the Hermit sitting here behind the scenes, letting me know that, listen, you're looking at the situation right now. And you're like, I have gone through all that I have gone through, not to go backwards. I am pouring this into myself. I'm going to heal. If nothing else comes out of this, at least I will be healed. So I want to be in a place where I'm at peace. Okay. So if I make a mistake with you, I could potentially be at risk. I don't want to put myself at risk anymore. I am now pouring all that energy back into me with the Tower. This is a sudden change. This is like, I'm changing the way that I do things here. With the World, this is an end of a cycle. And what the heck does it say, Cancer? We're going to take it all the way back. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay? The end of a tough cycle approaches. Period, point blank. Who? All right. You are making better decisions here. Even though this person painted a really good picture, divine feminine, family, and wish fulfillment. Like they promised you all, like the world. Do you see what I mean? But the devil also promises the world. Do you see what I'm saying? They're telling you prosperity lies ahead. Just come with me. Just, trust me, believe me that everything is going to work out and I'm going to make it right. They're not. They have no intentions of doing this. And, should you make this decision to not choose yourself and choose this person, you know, it may affect you in a negative way. And that's what you need to avoid. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to release this as a complimentary extended. Okay. And I'm just going to cut it a little short. But what I am going to do is look at the advice. And I want to look at the Healing Waters Oracle deck. Okay. I love Rebecca Campbell's decks, you guys. I love her decks. I'm trying to get every deck she has. They're beautiful. Okay. So let's see what. Uh-oh. Okay, what does Spirit have for you? What is the advice Spirit has for Cancer? How should Cancer move forward in this situation here? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What do Cancers need to do? How should Cancers move forward? What does Cancer need to know right now? Okay. So I'm going to take this card here because they wanted to stick to my hand. Deep sea diving. It says way of the mystic. Learn through experiencing. And then it says depth. Okay? Depth. And the first, like I said, we had wish fulfillment, or at least it was the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Like this person lacked depth. This person was very superficial. There's an energy of not looking beneath the surface here. And Spirit is saying you need to do some deep sea diving when it comes to making decisions, seeing people for who they are. Do some deep sea diving. Don't just, scan the surface. Go deeper. And if you don't have a deep emotional connection, that should tell you something. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Wait for that deep emotional connection here. What else? Isle of Avalon. Healing, returning to wholeness and transformation. I told you. Isle of Avalon, you guys are getting ready to go down a singular journey path of healing, right? So it's like once you look beneath the surface and realize that this person has their own healing to do, there's secrets this person is keeping, there's things that this person isn't really coming to the surface with, or there's just things beneath the surface that you just don't know or aren't sure of or can't put your finger on. Okay. Remember the Queen of Swords. Okay. Remember we had the Queen of Swords. So there's things that you just can't quite put your finger on. So with this decision, making a decision to go down the Isle of Avalon, and I feel like this is personal healing, returning to wholeness, right? Being whole, right? Getting back to yourself, pouring into yourself until you are whole again. Transformation. everything is going to change. Even if you can't change the things on the outside, you can't change other people, how other people feel about you, or whether or not people are telling you the truth, or whether or not this person is genuine or being real or hiding something or has ulterior motives. Like, okay, that's a lot of noise, but also it's a lot that you have no control over. But what you can control is your own self. What you can control is going into the depths of who you are, right? And healing yourself, or allowing yourself to be in a space or a place where you are being healed, because you're not constantly being tore at, ripped apart. You know what I'm saying? Schemed on, deceived, Yeah, very beautiful. And this is beautiful. Oh my God. Under the deck, Atlantis. Keep the big vision. Stay in alignment as you grow and as you go. I'm going to add to that. But Atlantis here. Keep the big vision. Stay in alignment as you grow. Stay in alignment, you guys. If it's not in alignment, if it doesn't feel good, y'all, continue to move towards something different. You're going to make decisions that aren't necessarily going to be the right ones, but it's going to have an effect. And you're going to feel that, right? You're going to feel that. And it's automatically going to show you, wait a minute, I need to get back on track here, right? So as you're growing, as you're learning lessons, y'all, just stay in alignment, right? Stay in that path that okay, spirit, I must be doing the right thing because I'm attracting this or I'm attracting that, right? And if you're attracting other things, there must be something that you need to pay close attention to, right? So you may not even have to change what you're doing necessarily, but your mind, your mind frame, how you're looking at things may need to change. So let's just see. What is the advice? Look at this. The King of Swords. Okay. This is all about knowing what you know, standing on it too. Okay. This is all about standing in authority, making a decision and standing on it because you know it's the right decision. Right? Being justified, feeling right about the decisions that you make. With the Ace of Wands, being passionate. There's an energy also of having the authority or having the go ahead, getting that answer. This is the yes card, right? And this is also a message. This is, or an energy from like spirit is telling you yes, or spirit is saying, okay, you are doing the right thing. You can take action. You are justified in your action. That is what this represents. Knowing that you know that this is the right thing and you are doing what is right. With the Death card, oh my God, under the deck, this is all about transformation, change, moving forward, making decisions, walking away from what does not suit you any longer. Page of Pentacles, baby. Listen, this is all about somebody who is making the right choices. Somebody who is making the right choices, wanting to do the right thing. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, everything will change when you get in that aspect of just wanting to do what is pleasing, just wanting to do what is right, just wanting to do what you know you're supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? This is absolutely gorgeous. It just makes me want to cry. You have the Hermit here under the deck with the Page of Cups, y'all. Beautiful. This is you taking time out to make the right decision. This is you taking the time out to think things through, not rushing before you make decisions, and doing what you know is going to have a good impact on you later. You see what I'm saying? Not just flying by the seat of your pants here. But this is absolutely gorgeous, and that's why I am going to release this extended to you guys. All right, members only. I will be coming back with your Cancer versus all 12 signs. I'm doing a deep dive for you guys in that video. Okay, so I will be uploading a members only. Please, you guys, check into the membership. It is well worth it. As I said before, when I thought I was just talking to my members, it is definitely well worth it. 3 different tiers to choose from. I think the price is again $2.99, $4.99, and $9.99. Either way, all 3 of them are cheaper than the cost of an extended, which is, I try to make that as a fair price. That's the same cost of a 1-question reading with me, is $11.11. So go check the website if you guys would like to book a reading with me. I am offering 30% off of all orders over $15. So go and check out the website. Go and shop. I love you guys. And I'll see you next time. Check out my other channels. The links are in the description box below. #win so that I can enter you into the drawing for a free reading with me, a 3-question reading. Or you can put a yellow heart in the comment section. All right. And I will enter your name. Do that every single time you see me upload a video. It's unlimited entries and unlimited chances to win. Until next time, love on yourselves. And love on your person too. And I will see you then. Bye.